everybody, it's Murgle, and today I'm going to tell you how to get the Dragonslayer hidden appearance. It's the Fury Warrior hidden appearance. It is now possible to get as of the restart today. Any appearance that you've seen up to this point was used through glitches or bugs. Even this screenshot here is a bug. So this was not available because it's related to two different world bosses, Nithog and Sharthos. They drop two different items, Skull of Sharthos and Skull of Nithog, and then Haft of the God King. Now, the reason I will not be getting this appearance myself is my warrior's not my main, so I don't do many world quests on him, I don't do a lot of stuff on him, and his rep is not even close to what you need. You need exalted with both Dreamweavers and VALAJAR to get these items to drop. I hope you haven't killed Sharthos today if you're after this skin, and if you have and it didn't drop, rip, because you're screwed. You can only get it when you receive loot, if that makes sense. So your first kill where you receive loot is the one that's counted towards you receiving this item. And that means, Mr. Sharthos, if you aren't exalted with both Dreamweaver and VALAJAR, no drop. The same went for Nithog. A lot of people thought it was only VALAJAR you need to be exalted with, but they found out that the people receiving it were also exalted with Dreamweavers. It's supposedly guaranteed, 100%, so you'll get the Skull of Sharthos if you're exalted with the Dreamweavers and VALAJAR, as well as Haft of the God King. Two warriors both received this item. They were both exalted with Dreamweaver and VALAJAR in the same run. So, again, some people report not getting it, but they're only exalted with VALAJAR, so it must be tied to have to be exalted to both for these items to drop. That is one of the main reasons I don't intend to get this on my warrior, because again, I don't do a lot of world quests on him, and the only way to farm rep without doing world quests is run the dungeons a whole bunch, and they give a whole 250 rep per run. Oh, and it drives me crazy. I know I ran a ton of dungeons doing with the rogue for Thunder Fury, but it's completely different, right? I don't know. I can't explain it. With the Thunder Fury runs, I only had to run for like 5 minutes to do what I needed. This, it's just lots of normal runs. And in any case, the way you would get Dreamweavers is you'd be running Black Rook Hold a whole bunch, and the way you could get VALAJAR is doing either Maw or in the Halls of Valor. I'd recommend Maw because it's much faster to run, but that's how you would farm rep. And if you intend to get the Skull of Sharthos, and you didn't get the Skull of Nithog previously when Nithog was up for 2 weeks, then rip again, because now you're going to have to wait until Nithog decides to show his face again. So, that's why it's fun, right? It's these two bosses. Look here, Broken Isles. Both of these dragons, Nithog. You needed exalted with VALAJAR and Dreamweaver to receive his head. Again, 100% drop according to Blizzard, as long as you had both those reps. And most people commenting can confirm that. The people that were getting it were exalted with both. Sharthos, again, another 100% drop. But we can't control when these guys spawn. So, if you're intending to get the skin, I hope you haven't killed him yet. I hope you can get exalted with both of these individuals before the end of the next week. And, yeah, best of luck with that. After that, you have to go to good old Halls of Valor, the dungeon. There. And God King Scovold drops the remaining piece called Haft of the God King. What's curious, though, is when I was reading about Haft of the God King, some people said they got it off Scovold, and some people said they got it off the chest that Odin spawns. So if you're not getting it off Scovold, I wouldn't lead the dungeon. I'd go ahead and kill Odin, and then you might receive it in that chest. The person who shows a link of two warriors getting it together was inside of Odin's chest. So definitely finish the dungeon if you intend to farm it. But again, don't start before you're exalted with Dreamweavers and VALAJAR. Supposedly 100% as long as you're exalted with both factions. That's a long grind though. I was gonna... Revered. Yeah. It's a lot of world quests. But anyways, that's exactly how you get this skin. As you can see how it looks, it's pretty nice, you know. But it's definitely no Thunder Fury. So, not worth it. Kappa. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope this was useful, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.